America, we literally have dumbed ourselves to the lowest common denominator of fail. We literally have pushed ourselves to the brink of absolute destruction. And I'm gonna tell you about this right here. This video I'm gonna talk to you about. It's about this bitch from Black Lives Matter calling herself twerking. Making a twerking tribute video to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And keep in mind, this is Black Lives Matter. I'm also say this. Brandon Tatum talked about it. So did the amazing Lucas. Because because here's the thing. It's people like, it's sensible individuals like Mr. Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens, and even myself, who literally likes to call shit out what it is. But no, according to leftists, I'm literally a quote unquote white supremacist. According to leftists, I'm just a guy who's a disgrace to my own people. According to leftists, I am just a white man in a black person's body. According to leftists, especially that senile buffoon, I ain't black. But now I'm just really appalled. I'm extremely appalled and disgusted. Dr. King didn't fight for people like this bitch I'm going to discuss, who called herself making a twerking tribute to Dr. King. That was just complete foolishness. If I remember correctly, Dr. King was a man of God. If I also remember correctly, Dr. King literally stood for peace and unity. Yet, these Black Lives Matter douchebags wanna twist Dr. King's message and spin it, and pretend that they're all about unity and what have you, when in reality, they like to push this divisive bullshit that they always do. They've been doing that shit since day one. I'm also tell you this. Dr. King was literally pro-Second Amendment, believe it or not. Before his home got torched by these KKK motherfuckers out there, they were literally, he owned a lot of guns. So yes, I'm gonna say this: Dr. King was a gun owner, believe it or not. But the video I'm literally talking about, the video is the link to that video is going to be in the description. If you look at it, you're going to be disgusted. And I'm going to tell you this right here. If I remember correctly, Dr. King said in his I Have a Dream speech, he said that I have a dream that one day my 4 little children will grow up in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Apparently, that bitch who called herself twerking in the video, that really shows her character. That really shows how stupid she is. But if I, being a black person, who is a sensible black person, who is calling this shit out for what it is. I'm literally the quote unquote white supremacist. I'm literally the fucking bootlicker. I'm literally the fucking a fucking sellout. I'm literally a disgrace to my own people. And the music track in the video literally sampled Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. And that is complete. If Dr. King was alive right now, he would be appalled. He would, and he's already rolling in his grave because because we're out here, promoting stupidity. America, I'm afraid, I'm literally afraid that the message by Dr. King has been tarnished by idiots like that bitch in the twerking video. They want to. That's the type of individuals that they want to label me as these derogatory terms like white supremacist, sellout, Uncle Tom, race traitor, you name it. But even then, I'm appalled. I'm appalled to see stuff like this, and it just makes me want to say, and it also makes me want to say, the whole fucking world is laughing at us, black people. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna also tell you this verbatim. You know what's the worst? You know what's the worst? You know who's the worst enemy of black people? It ain't the white man. It ain't police officers. It's black people themselves. I'm gonna repeat it. Black people' worst enemy happens to be other black people, and and literally, but yet when given that I'm saying that too, I'm a quote unquote white supremacist, according to black leftists. And yes, I know this video that I'm presenting to you is probably going to either get flagged and get trolled up the ass by these pro-black pieces of shit that I'm literally calling out right there. And yes, I said that because I don't give, and I literally don't give a flying rat's tail about your feelings. Since I said that. The link to the video is going to be in the description. I'm Chuck Johnson, a.k.a. Kid Thunder. Fuck you and good night.